Okay. We'll want to speak with a man by the name of Golby. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so we need to convince him to trade twice what the leaves are worth. The tea leaves. We got some tea leaves. We're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. If you could talk to people here in the distillery, Emily, perhaps Urqopacha could do the same in the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and I'll see what I can learn. I'm a chef from Tuliol. I'll come here to buy Golby's mezcal, the finest in Tuwal, according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It would be nice to have less potent refreshments during such conversations, else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. Golby might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense of when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be laughed at of sun perch. There's not much I can say about Golby, except I can tell you what Golby's been saying. The other day he's been muttering about monsters prowling around Agave Jaws. That's the field where they gather ingredients. Silver Talon! We're still going. How are you doing? Are you ahead of me? You're probably ahead of me. I've done a lot of random shit. I've had a lot of interruptions today. Their presence has made it harder to procure said ingredients, and thus driven up the price of the product. And a boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing you love. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. I finished this area of MSQ that had to do yard work. Now I'm in a queue. In queue to get back in? Or are you in queue for maybe like a first dungeon? Oh, to get back in. Okay. What did you find out? How's the queue to get back in? Is it tough? I haven't been logged out yet. Oh, 700. Oh, that's like less than 15 minutes. It's like 5 to 10. So what did you find out? We can fight the monsters. As for me, I found out where Golby is working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. Go ahead and I'll bring Urqopacha. 550 already. Yeah, it's easy. I think all their things they did has really helped. I know they were worried about it, but I think they did all the things that were necessary to make the process easier. Oh, look at that one. So cute. Oh, it's up here, I guess. It was only 37 when I logged in. See? I think they did They did such a good job. I'm proud of them. There were so many people that, because they kind of came out and said, like, I know they came out and said something along the lines of congestion and all that sort of stuff. You might have to wait, blah, blah, blah. And everyone was like, how dare they not fix it? But I think they were doing that preemptively if something went wrong. But I think they did pretty well navigating. You have business with me, madam? Why don't we talk down below as not to distract this alpaca from his work? So at least it's not 15,000. Taking 2 hours to just log in. Now, what's this about? Keep it brief, if you would. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal. I'm assuming you have any on hand, that is. An excellent choice. I must warn you, though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have Pell, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, just like the mezcal. No deal. Mat leaves are well and good, but I don't use them. Have any use for them. No deal, just like that. Still, I hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? The monsters. All the infrastructure upgrades definitely mitigated the previous expect loss time. Yeah. 100%. Okay. Invitation to the palace. Okay, distaste for a strong drink, I guess. Use settings that make other players disappear. Yeah, I do. I haven't set that up yet, but I understand. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, a Hobigo chief, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having some other refreshments to offer. Something like mat tea, for example, for instance, and brewed from the finest leaves, of course. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hobogo friend, and still did not realize I was myself to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Should we offer the cola monsters, causing them trouble? Not yet. As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes, I must admit, I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I think you should. I think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there is no such thing as being too prepared. Your first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Bolak Shansha. It would be such a shame to miss the chance of a lifetime simply because you want of proper garments. That it would. Are you saying that you have garments to offer, something ideal for the court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next thing. An introduction to a weaver. His name is Bull Knock, and his works are highly regarded in Tuliolal. As a supporter of Urqopacha and keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. This is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I shall like to take full advantage, but the scales aren't quite balancing. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in the agave jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly, I would be most grateful for immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring in that saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. All right, you have a deal. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment and Emily and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bull Knock. The fields you are looking for are just north of Huacanpello. Be safe. We're gonna glide. Urqopacha. That should be agave jaws, just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you've finished clearing out your share of the pests. Heard. Easy. $51,000? Holy shit, bro. Glare fucking 4. One second. It's over here. I think they've made a lot of good changes and a lot of positive things that have happened. I understand why they're so excited about showing us all the grass and stuff, you know? Oh, let's do this. East. Alright. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this is no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left to give is Malblue the sack of leaves, so she can seal the deal. Whee! We attune. We run. Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now if I could just have the sack of leaves. There you go, have some leaves. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. You're welcome. I am a camel, and I have saddlebags. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobbly, and here are the mat leaves and a written introduction to Bull Knock, as agreed. Then the deal is done. Here's your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Let's fucking go. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work. You're the one that inspired me to come this far. Third promise. But let's not celebrate till we have the saddle in hand. Ma Blue, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Thank you. I accidentally clicked it at the wrong time. You traded 5,000 pel sack of top-grade mat leaves for 10,000 pel jug of premium mezcal. Let's go get that saddle. Lamont is ready to get this shit. Even at the palace, I don't stop to think I've held 10,000 jug of pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to it, because I drop it. What if I drop it? I could have just bought it from the beginning. I don't know. 10,000 pel is about 1 million. Easy. I have 48 million. And that's just what's in my inventory. I have like 3 million sitting in the bank too. Like, come on. Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Haha. Haha. Oops, I ran off the edge. This is it, the trade we've been working toward. Phew, still in one piece. Right, time to make our deal. Get your tools ready, saddler. We brought your precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing, a few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zoral Jaw, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. The trade is a fair one. I shall craft your saddle. Third promise. Get fucked, bro. Great! Stay away if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long. They sound so disappointed. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never easy affair, but you'll have an easier time on one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. I can taste that smooth mezcal already. Yes. We did it. The saddle is ours. And to think we started out with only 100 pel basket of alpaca wool. You're going to be an incredible merchant. I almost said incredible matchmaker. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that. Third promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Let's go. We did it. Okay, I'm gonna check how many minutes until my next ad. I still have like 15 minutes. We're totally good. I just have gotten really off on my timing with all the interruptions, so I don't want to fuck it up too bad, you know? Okay. Okay, hopefully this is a voiced cutscene, because my voice is getting tired. You've acquired the saddle den. No, it's not. Come on. Pay your voice actors more. Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off and catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. I know, this is something I need to learn. Look at this alpaca. You got this. Great sunken gods, I did it. He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting of Wooklock's saddle. That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. Look at the little guy. He's such a little guy. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before. You're actually kind of cute. Oh my god, I've been saying it the whole time. Your Nest now noticing that? Zoraljaw, he's back. Having done exactly what he set out to do. That alpaca he's brought, is it me or he's just glowing? I've ever heard his tales is such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives solitary existence deep in the valley, where to shun the company of both man is its own kind. How did you manage to snare a prize like that? A beast knows its betters, fares an overwhelming strength, 8 years rather than risk death. An apt illusion of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Waklamot. Wow, you're kind of rude. Strength alone won't win him on the Father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Toral can remain at peace. I was thinking about the golden... To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand. Exhaustion. Welcome back. Daniel got home and probably went to take a nap. Fair enough. Exhaustion have prolonged conflict, the wages of war, merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tulual in the first place. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth they've basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, their regard of war not as tragedy, but as opportunity. Thus, Daoda's resistant son seek to provide education. He offers much needed lessons in realities of conquest and renewed appreciation of peacetime. "'Tis true the wars of misery breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through violence you propose, the rebellions it spawns and the ruins it left behind." The Garlean Empire was a congregation of simpletons. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well as they should. Men are not beasts, only a fool, which seek to rule over all which the threat of force alone. This is why Gulu Jaja did not elevate the Momulja. Why did he treat all the clans with equal respect? However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would not only unite Tuliolal, but the star in its entirety. So the whole world? You're going to try to take over the world? What? Why? Gaze? I need not to explain myself to you. No, these are like warmongers. Oh, well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold, which is an opportunity golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone? He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even Kona. It's like we're not even family. Oh. Oh, God, I hate that guy too. We got Mr. Warmonger, and then we got Mr. We got Mr. Warmonger. Then we have Mr. The last one is like beat everyone up for no reason. And then we have Mr. Fix-It. And then a girl lion. Girl Hrothgar. I'll ponder Zal Jewel and his mysteries later. Right now I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle. I've practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The outside the Urqopacha is northwest of here. Come, everyone. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see what Waklamat offer hunt. Catch the alpacas. Alright, we're gonna watch her go catch an alpaca. And then I might need to get up and do a stretch walk, because I'm losing my steam here. Oh my god, there's so many. Yeah, I need to get up and stretch. I'm gonna go do this one. And that should actually work out pretty well, because I have an ad coming up and then I can get back on my 3 minutes. All right, here we go. I cheer her on. I do this stretch first, though.
Good luck there, promise!
Thanks. I'll need it. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it.
But they're so damn cute!
But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them.
God damn it, fucking ad. I hate you. It said 7 minutes. It did not take me 7 minutes to walk over there. Fucking rude as hell.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
Alright, girl, you crazy.
As will I. Waklamat is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
Can I go back?
It may be a while yet. Help you pitch the tent.
Not the tent.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
Okay, maybe it was gonna take that long.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shitona from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. something I could never find.
Enchiladas are in the oven.
So
Let's
long as
go.
I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sarlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding this city of gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the rite of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Toby.
Did they take a nap?
Party.
Do we have a whole night?
Wait. Do you hear that?
I did it.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, third promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in
Whew.
me.
After that, I'm gonna need a minute. It is time for a little stretch break for myself. Okay. I'm so relieved the third promise came back to us safely, and the alpaca she tamed is healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feet of gold. Alright. Minded to run ahead to the village. Okay. Urqopacha seems a bit unsteady on her feet, hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic, though? Mat tea. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time, and the tea will be ready when you arrive. Mad Blue was so wise, suggested. We should set a slower pace for our exhausted third promise. My cat's looking at me all silly. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break. Thanks for hanging in there. I'm trying to hang in there. Let's rock out some tunes. And then we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. More Dawntrial coming at you in just a bit. I'm going to make this a little bigger. Maxie, the question is, did you make enough for the class? I got a little snack too. So I just need to stretch out, walk around. We're gonna pause. And we're back in it. Oh, my hat. I knew I was missing something. This is my summertime look. What do you think? What do you think, Mal? I feel like I should just like love the hat. Do you like my hat? It's so cute. I'm going with we have some little goals that we're working on. We've gotten the first two. I hope y'all wait till tomorrow to do the next one, because I don't know if I could sing for 30 minutes. And then we also have chat build my burrito bowl, which we can also do tomorrow. Could be a lunch thing. 25, we dress my retainer. So my retainer is like a character that I have that sells my stuff. And we can dress them up however we want. And then for 35, 30 is chat chooses a cozy game for me to play. I have a couple I haven't done much on. And then chat picks a new emote. Chat tweets something out, you know, safely. 45 is crumble cookie giveaway. 50 is I will do a cooking stream when I'm all settled in my new place. So I'll show you my snack. I got some broccoli. I got carrots and some ranch. I already ate the cheese stick, but I also have like a pepperoni stick kind of deal. I just needed some vegetables. I get these like, there's these like, they're at Walmart. They're only $3 and they're like little lunch boxes. Pre-packed, pre-everything. I have a bunch of different kinds. There's one that has pickle ranch dip in it. Chef's kiss. If you like pickle, like dill. I know that's not for everyone, but I do. I've been doing pretty good today, but I wanted some vegetables. So I thought the little veggie tray would be nice right now. We're doing okay. I just need a little sneaky snack. But we're working on it. How are you doing, Mal? Have you been playing Dead by Daylight? Because it has been not great for me. I'm kind of glad this came out so I can just play this instead. Alright. That's really far. I don't think we're going there. Because I think that's the one that's down here. Let's walk on back. Games. I haven't played since Tuesday. Games have been sweaty as fuck. They really have been. Like, I don't know why. This is the first time they've separated the queue. And I did that. Not I did that, but I think they did that with the intention of like, okay, some people don't want to play in the queue, they just want to play for serious. Killing hasn't been so bad, but Survivor is atrocious. Yeah. I just like, there are some people that I thought like the intention would be, then people can just play for blood points, they can play for the fun, they can play for the silly, they can play for the goofy. And it wouldn't be that bad. But it has really been horrible. I was getting really, I kind of got mad yesterday, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it's time for a Dead by Daylight break. And we're gonna play. You like the graphics? Okay, I'm gonna be so honest with you. My graphics are set to low because sometimes I have net issues, and I prefer my graphics are low, and I prefer, like, when I rage quit DVD on Monday, it was so bad. Yeah, it's been so bad. And so, like, sometimes I have net issues, and I utilize performance over that. But when I am not streaming, I might be able to, like, check it out at the higher graphics level, because I'll be able to, like, because I'm not trying to do too much at the same time. But I still think it looks great. I think I can tell there's a lot more details in things. I think there's a lot of things I think I'm not noticing, because when I'm like looking at it, I'm going, wow, it looks really nice. But I always thought that. But if you put them side by side, you can see the difference. But because I'm just seeing the graphics, oh my gosh, really? I don't know how I feel about that. I would need the comparison. Like, I think if I put them side by side, like what it would be and what it is, I think I would see the difference, but because I'm just looking at it, I'm like, wow, it looks really nice. A bug made Crystal Tower a nightmare. Ooh! Ooh! Oopsie! I haven't done any of the raids like that. I've just done leveling and like trial and the like quick ones. No worries. Yeah, you don't want to get spoiled either. I can't wait till you play. Bye, Ray. See you later. Hearts. I will have fun. I am going to have more fun in this than I am playing sweaty ass DVD. We'll see ya. I'm ready for you to be here. I'm ready for people to be playing. Alright. Time to look at Moblu. Hold on. Oh. And then you... Okay. I see. Okay. Came back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea. And then Wuk Lamont can't be far behind. My god. I'm having word, like, I think it's just because I'm tired. Word formation issues. That tea is really magical. I feel better already. I see you become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Watching that one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they like react to. They're adorable little quirks. I guess I've kind of grown fond of them. Hydrate. Yes. Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplish the feat of gold? Look how cute he is! Yes, there is no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. I caught an alpaca! We did it! I got my beach outfit, although I couldn't find a shiny one like Zoral Jaw did. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They're elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured. Thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. They're physical and magical? Wow. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Gul-Jaja himself, Guljul. I can never say their names. I'm so sorry, I butcher it. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tuliolal, in a time where the mountain giants, the Yaku, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came young Gul-Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn's servant. Our people were amazed by this impulsing two-headed figure, equal to the Yok'hal in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Gul-Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat down and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mat tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Gul-Jaja ascended to the cliffs to face the giants and freed Pepelu from the Yok'ho's subjugation. Then he turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed that we take the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering amity between clans. Oh, wow. It was a few words that, from Gul-Jaja, transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I've never heard that bond forged with the Pepelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that Gul-Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So my brother and father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required more than that, Third Promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. My bull's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Oh. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pepelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could achieve the same result. You should be proud of the accomplishments you earned, which earned you your keystone. Yay! I'm another step. 2 out of 7. Five more to go. You're well on your way, Third Promise. We've been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about Papelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. And thanks to you as well, Urqopacha. You've given me the courage to say that I wasn't sure I could ever say. Just gonna throw it in right here. Tobli, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. This is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide, yet never once have I wanted that happiness to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose. It gladdens me to hear you found a calling you wish to pursue such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Thank you. Yay, what did I tell you? See? Everything's fine. There's one last thing I can help you with, Third Promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? Well, that's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to Urqopacha. They once ruled far more than just Urqopacha and Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Dawntrial and all of its people. Because they were big. During that era, Papelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Urqopacha tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated. We lose nothing from asking the questions. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. That's a big mountain. Oh, Crowd. I have a question I've been meaning to ask, and since we finished with the feet, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces just like it first became fashionable in Dawntrial around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. "20 years ago, right about the time my grandfather made his journey, yet the Dawn Servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there is more to its significance than simple fashion." If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for my merchants, I'm curious to learn myself. I would appreciate that very much. Jumping feet first into peddler business, eh, Mablu? Yes, ma'am. Let's go. Alright then. That's 2 keys down. I say we head back to Tulialal and plan our next move. Aye aye. Farewell for now, and I thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best miscall for the occasion. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. Has even brought a golden alpaca to heal. You heard Zabral's jeweled supporters talk. They might seem opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Urqopacha. Everyone she meets will love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. You might be right. You might be right. Can we take a second after this finishes? Oh, you can't really see her. Oh, man. I was gonna say you should look at my cat, but she's kind of... she's on this, she's right here. Can't really see her. She's just behind the camera. Uh-oh. Maxie never shared that the enchiladas were for the class, and I'm getting a little worried that maybe they weren't. Okay. That hasn't shown up yet. Well, Clement, it feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales besides Soraljaw and his shiny golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, but the gods know you've all been supportive, and I want to be strong or wise like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. Oh, which is not likely if I'll stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Back to Zablok Tai with us. A lot of these words I cannot say, or I'm not sure how to say, and maybe someday I'll know how to say them. But today, the first day, is not that day. Jesus Christ. Alright. There they are. Is that the same? Yeah, it's the same. Okay. We're gonna do these. There's, I think, 2. Because if I don't do them now, I'm gonna forget about them. The blue plus sign ones I have to do now. Because my brain will forget, and then I'll be disappointed when I have to do them later. Rubbing his hands together. Hey, I recognize you. You're Emily. I've heard about you. Companion to the Third Promise. A most dependable individual. The name's Napoli. Napoli? I have you know I'm a merchant of blessed by fortune, if I do say so myself. And indeed, I believe our meeting today is no chance encounter, but the hands of fate guiding us for one singular purpose: the exchange of invaluable items at an unbelievable price. If I could direct your attention over here for a moment. Feast your eyes. Corrupted crystals. Beautiful, aren't they? They were extracted from remote regions of Eorzea and shine a brilliant orange hue, unlike any of your run-of-the-mill crystals. For you, I'm offering them at a low price. 1 pel in the millions column. Okay. It's nigh highway robbery at this value. But anything for a friend of the Third Promise. 1 million? It's not even worth it. Well, for such a low price, I'd be a fool to refuse. I clearly misunderstood you. Misheard you. What do you mean, considering how much it set me back to purchase them? The price I'm offering should be perfectly reasonable. Strange. These are precious crystals, are they not? I just had to be certain. These crystals are considered priceless treasures in Eorzea, right? Let me see if I'm getting this right. Not only are corrupted crystals commonplace across the salt, but they're also highly volatile. And in the past, you've used such crystals together with an elemental converter to do battle with powerful entities you call primals. What's more, you kept them in a warded container at all times to protect against their deleterious efforts. All of which to say is no practical use for such crystals has been discovered, meaning no one with sense would ever bother to mine them. The peddler who sold the crystals to me never mentioned a word of this. He claimed they are extremely rare in Eorzea, and that's why I decided to purchase them in the first place, even at the exorbitant price he offered. Naturally, I believed him, having never seen crystals like this. Could you blame me? But if they have no use... No, have I? Have I been swindled? A little bit, buckaroo. Well, at least I'm able to learn about the crystal's true nature before selling them to some poor soul. Fortune hasn't abandoned me completely yet. At any rate, I'd like to verify whether these crystals truly hold no value. Would you be able to help me look into this? I need someone I can trust. And you'd be willing to share the truth with me. That says a lot. No need to answer right away. Give it some thought. If you're no interest, you're free to be on your way. If you decide to assist me, however, I'll be here waiting. Mm-hmm. I'll just talk to him now. You're willing to help me? Wonderful. You're truly kind-hearted. Now, before I go confront the merchant who sold me these crystals, I'd like to look into the potential uses. For instance, crystals are in high demand among Taurali mages, who make extensive use of them in their rituals. I just so happen to know a spellcaster among the distillery guard. I'd like you to speak with them about the corrupted crystals and engage their interest. In the meantime, I will see about procuring a container to ward off the crystal's harmful effects. Per your explanation, preparing an elemental converter with my skills is likely impossible, but finding the requisite materials for the warding vessel should be well within my abilities. The mage you're looking for is an individual of the Bunewa tribe. If you happen upon someone wielding a staff, chances are you found him. Right here. Flustered merchant. Oh, thank goodness, a capable-looking traveler. Please, I need your help. My caravan was attacked by beasts. I had a bodyguard, a Mamulja mercenary, but he could hardly fend for himself, let alone me. He somehow managed to throw me over his shoulder and carry me all the way here, but no sooner did my feet touch the ground, he ran back into the jaws of death. Damned if I could figure out why. Injured as he was, I don't like his chances. Please, I beg of you, go to Chabayuka and save him. Okay. Let's go save this guy. Let's search for the mage first, I guess. Unusual crystals, not interested. Okay. Staff. Intriguing. I've never heard of these corrupted crystals. As a practitioner of the arcane arts, I'll not deny that pique my curiosity, but I'm afraid I have no interest in purchasing them. As they are volatile, as you say, there's little to be done with crystals whose nature can change on a whim. Okay. Let's go look for the guy. Whee! Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. We got it, we got it, we got it. Let's go, let's go. Need a carrot. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's aid. I can hardly believe my eyes. You felled those bloodthirsty beasts with such ease. I mean, I am level 92. I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you for saving me. As a mercenary for hire, I'm ashamed such help was even necessary. So the merchant sent you, she did? The attack on the caravan saw her wares scattered all over. I figured the least I could do was to retrieve as much as I could. Thanks to your timely rescue, I can do just that. No need for you to stay with me, friend. Go and let her know I'm safe. I'll grab what I can and be along shortly. I'm sorry. My cat was looking all cute, so I had to pet her. She's the best. I want to take a picture. I want to take a picture. Not of me. Of this perfect little angel. Perfect little angel. Look at my messy bed. Okay. Now we can go turn all this shit in. I did the thing. Everyone's okay. Oh, I'm so relieved to hear he's safe. They take considerable pride in their trade as mercenaries, but that young man seems to have a particularly acute sense of responsibility. I heard some Malmajul travel across the salt to make a name for themselves. As a preliminary stop to that, it seems as many young hopefuls gather their experience here in Dawntrial as mercenaries and bodyguards to sharpen their skills. That said, earnest as he is, the young man failed to protect my caravan. We ought to discuss some form of compensation for my losses. I'm not heartless, however. He saved my life and risked his own to reclaim my wares. There's much to consider. For now, however, treating his wounds must come first. Alright, ma'am. So the mage was not interested. Nevertheless, I thank you for speaking on them on my behalf. Seems you're right. These crystals really are worthless. I may be unable to make back what I've lost, but there's one thing I can do. I wish to stop that pernicious peddler from continuing his crooked ways. Will you help me? What a relief. A small token of my thanks. When you have a moment to spare, please come see me again. We must stop him before he has a chance to swindle anyone else. Yes, sir. I will do that side quest with a different class on a different day. And now we shall return. Oops. I'm just checking on my ads. Because they're all off now. What's this? Sights of the West. Ooh, sightseeing log. Let's go. Oh, no. Oop. Maybe up this way? Wait, friend! Wave! Oops. Sightseeing log. Fellow heirs, am I right? Do you fancy yourself much of a sightseer? Sometimes. Dear old Millith gave you her journal? My, what a small world. It just so happens that I'm her cousin. Elsa Ironheart at your service. Well, if you met Cousin Millith, I'm sure you can guess why I crossed the salt, as they say. This continent is positively brimming with sights unseen by overseen eyes, and I'm here to discover them all. My twin sister and I, that is. You see, I'm more interested in Yakwa. She was drawn to the vistas of Zok. So it was that we parted ways at the bridge, each of us toward half of Tyrol. So give me your sightseeing log, then. Yes, ma'am. Let's see. Oh, how beautiful. I should like to see these places myself someday. I'm sorry. I was just scribbling down. My notes on New York Tyrol. I included what my sister shared with me on Zoctyrol, but I'm afraid it isn't much. My twin's name is Emmeline, and she's still wandering over there. Given your natural affinity for Ironhearts, you'll doubtless run into her someday. I'm sure you've got places to be and vistas to behold. May your journey throughout Tyrol be bright and unforgettable. Thanks, ma'am. Sightseeing log. Easy. That was a massive carrot, I'm sorry. It was like girthy. It was like a girthy carrot. Speaking of vistas, one is done. Let's go. Literally one. It's number 1. Bayside Bevy. Playing host to a never-ending stream of customers, the largest marketplace in Tulialal is replete with goods from every corner of Tyrol. Its proximity to the harbor ensures that the cargo unload from the boats and barges can be transported directly to the shelves and local merchants. Cool. Alright. Look at us. The contest has barely begun and we already have 2 keystones. Let's go. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing that well. We can only hope. #91. Success of others. We've now won keystones from both the feat of reeds and the gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem, by continuing to retrace Guljul's Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the Giant's Lex. Like Kyle said, that fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean something. They know something useful. The home of Yakhua is the upper regions of Urqopacha. Unless you're keen on scaling cliffs, we'll take the long way round through Kazamuka. The route will take us close to Moblin Village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we'll call the Moblins first. Let's head there now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. The flight of Wee Wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? I guess we have to rebuild. Is there an alternate? But it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest in the cabins or see more of the city, whichever you prefer. City. Just to be sure, you accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination. Of course, who do you take me for? Someone who doesn't like alpacas. Then, as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands, so let's make the most of it. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took that swing on Bakul Jaja. That reminds me. I never got around to introducing you to Robley. He's the man in charge of Wukemeki and a good person to know. Want to come along? Yes. Let's go. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna finish eating this carrot. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of a stretch break before it runs ads on you. Just a quick little stretch break. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna just take a stretch break so I can run my ads and then I'll be back. All right. The hat's back on. The music is now paused. Summer vacation continues now. Let's go. We're walking this way. Okay. Oh. This is going to be a beast to break down into parts. Discuss. Ooh, more tacos. This is Aunt T's taco, named for his owner here, the lovely T-Soul. If you're after the best tacos in Tulialal, this place sits at the top. You say that third promise, but you only ever eat it. Brook Evo's food. Come by mine for a change. Sorry, T-Soul. It has been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop by for a bite once this contest is over. How about right now? I want tacos right now. Look at those. Oh my god. Look at them cook. Let them cook. All right. I'm gonna walk. I have to go down here. I want to go touch this aetheryte first before I forget. Yay! Like, I feel like I should be dancing like a, like swing dancing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe I'm just freaking out. Rooply. This is where all the crafting stuff is going to be, right? My, the third promise. How might I assist you this fine morning? Well met, Rooply. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite nicely. Trying to cleave rocks again, are we? Something like that. Could you fix it? You stand among Tural's most prestigious gathering of artisans, and you ask this question? 'Tis child play. We have repaired it for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Emily, a great adventurer I recruited from across the salt. I brought her here to meet you, actually. Thought she might have reason to visit Urqopacha sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropley, humble representative of this grand trade center. A pleasure to meet you. Hello. You there, stop dithering in the shadows. Announce your business already. I've seen that man somewhere before. On the boat? A jewelry maker you met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember him. I spoke with him too. Fontaine? Yes, that was his name. I've been loitering like a flighty admiral who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? That is to say... He's on cold feet, and you're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if you could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by loop pearl if you find him first. Oh, look at the Torkoal pup. Maybe downstairs? Oh, here he is. We were conversing with Master Rupley, but wait, we met before, haven't we? On the ship? You found him? Good, I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? What business did you have business with Rupley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourself with my affairs. I've been underserving much. I'm undeserving of such attention. What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. Ugh, you're too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tuliolal, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Ul'dah, Ashtame's Aesthetics. Oh, it started off so well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking, mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me. Any veneer of bravado I had to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus I did take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. Yet you witnessed it. I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Alright. You offered a morsel, then served us the full course. Ma'am. You must really wanted someone to hear your story. If you'd like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then you have experience with my predicament, of feeling terribly inadequate compared to undeniably superior peers. Well, when you put it that way, yeah. Not me, I'm Urqopacha. Third promise of Tuliolal. She's lying to herself. Daughter of the Dawn Servant. Oh, of course, you're a member of the royal family. Please forgive me my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? No, I'm awesome. You can't measure your worth by the success of others. On occasion. If even an ally handpicked by the third promise can feel such doubt, then what hope is there for me? I must question why I bothered to become a goldsmith in the first place. Looking back, it was my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his client, and I admired deeply him for it. But in the course of striving to be the excuse me, be a great goldsmith as him, I couldn't finish the rest of that sentence. All I ever wanted to do is spread joy through my craft as he did. Perhaps I will give it one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what's truly important. Give him a job. He wants to work. What is truly important? Oh, she hadn't loaded in yet. There she is. Hello. ... Oh, sorry, Emily. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fontaine is giving himself another chance. I can't help but wonder if Fontaine will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk to Robley. Whee! We're walking. I said we're walking here. Huh. Triple tried cards. The addiction is back. All right. 'Twas kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. Good. Pray accept my apologies for earlier behavior. My name is Fontaine. I am a goldsmith from Ul'dah in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should continue practicing my trade here in Urqopacha. If you have me. I only ask for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what it was about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. While Urqopacha is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women, I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank both of you again for your sage and timely advice. You're welcome. I don't know if I was all that helpful, but you were. You had not come to speak with me, I would have not had that moment of much needed self-reflection. The arrangement have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbor. Oh, I forgot. Did you have my axe repaired? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of a Urqopacha artisan. Oh, it's sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Fontaine. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in, and I'd be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head to the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Erenville waiting. Stretch back. Stretch up. So I'm just going to take a second to show you a couple of goals that I'm working on if you're just now joining us. So I have a couple things going on if you want to make it silly, make it fun. We have 10 subs so far, and we're looking to get 50 by the end of the weekend, hopefully. If not, it's okay. It's not a subathon, it's not like a thing I really need, but it's just an idea. So if you're looking for something to do, or you want something silly, goofy, you want to force me to do something weird, like, I think it was sing for 30 minutes, you can. I'm also working on a sub goal or a follower goal that's up above us. So if any of those goals get beat, we'll have that during this Endwalker time. I always keep saying Endwalker during Dawntrial. So those are some of the things we're working on. So if you're interested in, you can, but no worries. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for vibing. We're just playing. I know we're going on almost 17 hours. Don't worry, I've had lots of water, I've taken lots of breaks, I've had lots of snacks, I promise. Scout's honor. I'm taking care of myself like I would because if I wasn't streaming it, I would just be doing this. You know, I would be doing this instead without all the goofy silly stuff. I would just be chilling. But at least with streaming, I can hang out with my friends. So that's why I decided to do that. There you go. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. We're gonna talk to Aaronville. Maybe, should I make this, is that too small? I don't know, that might be too small. I can't really tell. It's like really small. I don't know. We'll just turn it off. I just want you to be able to see most of the game. But it's just an idea if you are interested in. Oops, that's the wrong one. We click this. This hat really is giving Meredith Blake vibes from the Parent Trap. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's talk to Aaronville. Which, he's growing on me even more. I liked him in Endwalker. Please be voice acted. Ugh. Enough with the secrecy, but what's this big plan of yours? I just want to not have to talk all the time. Look there, that's my big plan. A boat? What is that? It's a Pupanity. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know if she won't thrash about and sink us? They're gentle and timid creatures. For the most part, she's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her reason to. I'm looking at you. First alpacas, now punities. We're relying on a lot of animals. We should be thankful to have an animal expert in our guide then. That's true, he is an animal expert. But did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat? Well, I took you for someone who's up for the challenge. Am I wrong? Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozama-uka rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Tyrell now at peace, so I'll be able to borrow one of which will remain. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several in the water. Kona, traveling upriver, I presume. Seems that way. Does this mean you earned your 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you managed to despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I had my own entourage with me since the beginning. I knew it. 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 Thancred and Urianger, you son of a bitch. Thancred, Urianger, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise. The same as you. I heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the Studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought it was better to recruit my own cause. I contacted the Scholark, who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology with people could readily use, such as inventions, water magic, or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few. The nation of Tulial spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve the peace. Where is our place if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. We're even more opaque than Urianger at times, but surprisingly, that's quite enough of it. We may be on our way. Fucking love Thancred. He's my favorite. Wait, I have one more question before you leave. Kona and Waklamat are vying for the throne as Kona's entourage. Does that mean you were resolved to defeat his opponents, including us? We're sworn to do all in our power to win the contest for Kona, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back and expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. I thought you were taking a boat. Even if you had been forced to travel on water, the others would be doing the same. I will walk, then risk confrontation of leaky bars with no possibility of retreat. Okay, whatever you want. It's true that I can't stand boats, but I trust the route Erenvale has chosen for us. He seems so honored. Leave the handling of the punity to me. Should the other wildlife attack us, however, I might have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far as from the front of the boat as possible. Leave the handling of the punity... Oh, I already read that. I hate when I click it and doesn't move. There will be... Then we shall remain on the deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up with Erenvale just in case. I like to stay on deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to proof. I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Then Kryle will stand guard with Emily. Easy. I'll keep Erenvale company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphino. Thank you. If the fight breaks out, then I'll try to stay out of your way. Then I shall endeavor to prove aid where it's needed. I can do that as well. That should be cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. Let the hunt begin. These motherfuckers. I'm ready to clock their faces. I'm ready to take them out. No one's gonna be here ruining my vacation. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna see if my friends, anyone wants to play the level 81 dungeon. Or 91? Finally there. Oh. It's time.